Hello guys, you probably clicked on this video because you want to learn stop motion or get better at it. Well, I have a few tips and tricks for you. And I'll show you my setup and how I do it. So first I have this Black Panther character on screen, as you see. This is my Lego plate setup. As you see, when I take up the camera, I have little pieces of tape to hold it in place, so my stop motion doesn't get ruined. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, as long as it holds it still. So we're going to actually look under the table now. It's just a small plastic table I use. It doesn't need to be anything special, it's just enough to do your stop motion. So we're up here now. And we're just gonna take some last looks at this before we get on to my lighting. Lighting is very important, so let's get into it. Okay, so here I have my light setup. It's a little stand, has a light on it. It also has something to hold a phone or iPad. As you see, it has a charger, USB. Has a little controller here. I'm gonna focus here. It has an on switch. You can make it dimmer, you can switch colors, or you can make it brighter. It's pretty simple. So these stands, it's at its shortest now, but you can unbuckle these. I'm gonna take these off, and we're going to see how tall it gets. This is almost a necessity because your stop motions are gonna be in different settings, and it needs to be able to adjust to those settings. So yeah, we're gonna unbuckle it, and I'm going to move on to the next scene, and we're gonna see how tall it gets. Okay, so here we are. It's almost 4 feet tall. It's a little taller than 4 feet. Yeah, so you can also, as you see the phone case here, it also fits iPads, Android phones, yeah, it can fit many mobile devices. So yeah, you can also take your stop motion on it. So I'm gonna move it over here, and as you see, you can bend the light over. You just twist this handle, and it becomes very flexible. You can move it around. This is also another way to help the light adjust to your setting and your table and how it's positioned. So yeah, you can just mess around with that until it gets adjusted to your setting and your setup in general. Now we're gonna move on to an editing app I like to use, and it's iMovie. iMovie is great for wrapping everything together, adding music, audio, other things, just patching everything together, green screen. You can make trailers. It's like a 10-in-1. It's really necessary for stop motion. I mean, there are some other apps such as InShot, and we're gonna move on to that you can use instead of iMovie. Okay, so InShot is the next best one. It does almost all the same things. You can add videos together, you can edit pictures, you can add stickers, add filters. It's also really good for editing. And now we'll get to the stop motion app. I use Stop Motion Studio. It's probably one of the best, if not the best, stop motion app. You get tons of features for free. They do have a paid option, but I don't think it's necessary. So let's get to the results. I made this short stop motion in a few minutes, and it's with Black Panther. As you see, I added the lighting. I use Stop Motion Studio, and it works well. So thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and see you next time. Also, if you want to learn how to do stop motion, I made a video about that. Links in the description.
Hellcat.